Welcome. My name is Joey and I am an AI volunteer with the Australian Community. The Australian Community is a non-profit organisation that has been providing guidance for Australians seeking employment on the E3 visa for more than a decade. We therefore understand the challenges faced by Australians in finding work and how to mitigate them. This introductory video outlines the prescriptive approach our organisation offers our members in their US job search. So, let's cut to the chase. First, let's level set. Although we live in an environment where remote workers are common, most American companies will not consider applicants if they live outside the US. Therefore, your employment plan must include a physical trip to America, even if it is just a few weeks. Maximizing your finances is a critical success factor in finding work and an essential component that goes into your US employment plan. The Australian Community's financial service partners can assist in opening US bank and credit card accounts and fund them with a preferred exchange rate, even before you arrive in America. This ensures you maximize your AU dollars, eliminate Australian bank fees on overseas transactions, and begin to build US credit from day one. Even the most well-constructed resume cannot reflect all of your work history and achievements on a single page. Your LinkedIn profile is therefore an essential platform to document and expand upon all of your work experience. Australians need to understand that without a well-constructed LinkedIn profile that is lockstep with your resume, you are minimizing your chances of employment. As most resumes are ranked using AI, job seekers must also understand how to leverage AI in tailoring their resumes for specific job descriptions. When it comes to finding work in America, the saying, "It's not what you know, it's who you know," is true. Finding allies within US organizations and industries is an essential component in finding work. Members of our organization can receive introductions to other Australians who are executives within some of America's largest companies. These Australian allies can share their experience and guidance in finding work, or perhaps even walk your resume into HR. Correctly positioning the E3 visa with a potential employer is an essential component in finding work. The following should be an Australian job seeker's mantra. I am an Australian citizen, and therefore pre-qualify for an E3 work visa. I do not require sponsorship on an H-1B to work for a US employer. Providing resources such as demystifying the LCA application and an example of a letter of support all assist in removing potential roadblocks for US employers to hire Australians on an E3 visa. In Australia, you typically receive a job offer after a series of interviews over a few weeks. In America, the same process can take 3 to 6 months, as you will face multiple interviewers over that time frame. It is essential to understand this process and prepared to answer questions that are typically asked. The Australian Community provides interview guidance and answers to typical questions asked in US interviews. Just a heads up. Interviews in the US are not limited to employers. Getting arrested can be met with severe repercussions, not just being denied future entries into the US. Remember to always obey the law. Every journey starts with a first step, so too, your journey in finding work in America can start with becoming a member of our organization. As a member, you will have access to professional introductions, exclusive web and video content including online seminars. Without a professional and social lifeline, as well as expat resources, Australians seeking work in America will face some serious challenges. Therefore, please consider joining the Australian Community to access our employment and expat member services, such as opening US bank and credit card accounts without a social security number and a foreign exchange rate that beats banks and leading online services. Links are in the description. We hope to see you soon. Cheers!